You spoke about. I mean, it took you. I mean, there was some point in your life where you decided, okay. I mean, tell me about that point where you decided I want to dance. I want to try stripping.
Well.
Or professional dancing.
It was basically after, like I had kept riding past the post sign. It kept saying amateur night, $200. I'm like, okay.
Post was okay.
I'm like, okay. And that was one time I had just lost another job.
Doing what were you doing at that job?
Customer service. Acme
okay, cash. Oh yeah, I worked at Acme. Okay.
So I think I had just quit Acme.
And they were paying how much? Minimum?
When I left, minimum base of $9.25 an hour.
Okay.
But I had just left Acme and I had my kids. I'm like, okay, I need diapers, I need this, I need that. Public aid, $461 a month is not gonna do nothing. Anyone who can survive off that, I plead them.
Wow.
I can't do it. I've never been one for, every time I've ever signed up for cash assistance, I've only lasted for about a couple of months and got right back off of it. Like now, I could get it if I want to, but I don't want to.
But when you want cash assistance, I mean, are you also getting help with housing though? Is housing free?
No.
So I mean, but you're supposed to pay what, like $50, $100?
No, that's only if you get Section 8. I don't get Section 8.
You weren't allowed Section 8 when you were on public assistance?
They did not need Section 8.
Really? So you had to find like a regular house that could possibly be charging what, $425 to $500?
My rent is $795.
Right now? How many bedrooms? 3,
possible 4.
Wow. Okay. Wow. So at that time though, when you were looking for a job, how many rooms?
Then I wasn't. That's when I stayed over in Bartonville. I had a 2-bedroom apartment. It was nice, real nice. The rent was $600 something, $650.
Wow.
But like I said, I had to find something else to maintain. So I'm like, I'm gonna try it. So I went to Elliott's and I just.
Oh, that's how you kept going by the sign, because you were traveling to Bartonville?
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I went and I'm like, okay. I went to Elliott's because I went to Post, but they weren't hiring any girls. So I went to Elliott's because they were always hiring.
Okay, that's the North Side
University.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went there and they hired me. I went on, I tried after the first stage, I'm like, okay, this isn't that bad. And I started doing it and learning tricks and doing something.
But tell me about that first experience you had when you got on stage and you had to unrobe or whatever.
I was scared as I was terrified. Like, for one, I can't dance. I really cannot dance.
Oh, really?
I can't.
Okay.
No. The stuff that people see, the pole, that's different. There's a difference between pole dancing and actual dancing. Like, I can pole dance, that's nothing. I have a support. I'm holding
right.
But dancing, like actually dancing, like going out to the club, I can't dance. Everyone says I dance, I have no rhythm. No. Oh well. I don't care.
So you can't normally dance the way girls dance in clubs.
I can't. Like I can't twerk. I can't do none of that.
I know you can twerk.
No, I really cannot twerk. Shaking, yes, I can shake my booty all day, make it clap, but I can't.
That's not twerking.
That's not twerking. Twerking.
So what's the difference between twerking?
Twerking is when they popping and making their booty go shots. Right. All that. I can't do all that. I can't twerk.
Oh, okay. But shaking is basically.
Yes, I can do the make it.
Just jiggle, make it jiggle.
I can do that.
So you can make it clap.
I can make it clap.
Oh man, really? Yeah. That's what I thought twerking was, though.
It's not.
So twerking is like when you're making it jump.
Like you see when they like.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Okay.
I try, but I can't do it.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. But so the first time, did you have to drink anything?
No, that's one thing. I don't drink. I don't drink when I'm working.
Really?
A lot of girls they either drink or do their whatever type of drug. I don't smoke. I don't smoke anyway. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke cigarettes. I'm lame. Oh well. I love my healthy body.
Exactly.
But
that's what it's about.
But like a lot of girls, they have to be drunk to do it, or they have to be high or whatever to do it. Me, I'm the opposite. If I'm drunk or I can't do it. I do too many pole tricks for me to be drunk. Y'all, if I'm drunk and I'm on that pole, I'm like, there she goes. Oh, there she went.
Right.
Can't do it.
Wow.
But
that's interesting.
Once you get over that first time, though, it's like, okay, it's not that bad. Then it's like back in the day, it used to give me a rush to see the reaction of people. Like guys are like putty in my hands. It's like
Right.
It's they're just, oh hey this their whole paychecks, and I'm like, I can get used to this, and that's how it happened. I'm like,
was it addictive?
It is. The money is addictive. It's if you go from a job making minimum wage or even $10, $10 or $11 an hour, it doesn't compare. I mean, as a dancer, you're going to make a minimum of $700 a week. That's really? Without even working 7 days. Like literally, you're going to make at least
so guys coming in the clubs dropping it like that.
Your good nights make up for your bad ones. Like a bad night for me, $150 is bad.
And that's probably how many hours that you work?
That's like 5 hours or something. Like,
which is still better than maybe working minimum wage.
Yes. Like this past Monday, it was slow. But I only worked 5 hours, and I basically made $40 an hour. And I mean, that's still better than all these people that's out here working like 2 whole weeks just to bring home $600. I can't do that. I can't see myself doing that. I'm like, that's too much work for nothing. Like, I can go to work and make $900 on one stage. I can't sit there and I just can't. I mean, I know I'm not going to do this for the rest of my life. I'm not going to be like some of the dancers who's like 30 and 40 years old still. Yes.
Really?
30 and 40 years old.
You have that?
Yes.
Wow.
It's strippers who have daughters my age. Like, oh, my daughter's 25 too. I'm like, and you're still dancing. Why?
Right.
I mean, I'm not going to judge you because you never know.
You know, you might be in there shaking that 30.
Oh, I'm not.
You don't know that yet, though.
Oh, no, I'm not.
So, but why? Okay, so when you were driving by the sign and you saw that and you were in need, was it just because it was quick and easy? Or did you consider something else?
I always wanted to try it. Low key, I did. Like, I read a lot of urban books and stuff, and I read about the lifestyle. I'm like, this sounds fun. I always low key in the back of my mind wanted to try it, but I waited until I really, really needed to do it, and I did it. And that's when I just got hooked, and I'm like, okay, the money's fast, it's easy. And then it's not like people think, oh, they're back there doing this. No, it doesn't even take all that.
How much did you make that first night?
That first night, I just made a couple hundred, but still, though.
Man, a couple hundred first night?
Still, like my first night at Big House, the old Big House, I made over $1,000 some, and that was just off one person.
Oh, he fell in love almost.
He was drunk as all outdoors.
One person? Yes. You made over $1,000.
Over $1,000.
Was he like a big executive or something, or a baller?
You get a lot of Caterpillar employees. You get a lot of people from over at all the clubs. You get a lot of people that aren't from here, like people passing through. A lot of people from out of town and stuff. They just go out to have fun, and they just spend all the money. They're like, oh well, it doesn't matter. Most of the times, it's the company money that they spend anyway, so they don't care.
Right.
But like that when I went to the old Big House and I seen them, I'm like, this is the type of money. Okay, like I'm like, okay, I'm getting used to this. Like I like this. I see now. I'm splurging and just okay.
Now you said something earlier that a lot of guys would be offended by. Well, people think. Some people think that you don't like dancing with black guys.
Okay. I've got called stuck up and sedity and everything else under the book because I don't approach black men when they come in the club. Okay. I'm not saying they don't have money. I'm not, because it's on. I'm not saying they don't have money. I'm saying 9 times out of 10, and I'm not saying everyone is the same, because I've had a couple gentlemen that came in, they're nice, they spend a whole bunch of money. It's just 9 times out of 10 when black guys come in the club, they're rude, they're ignorant, they cheat. Okay. And it's
can't even buy you a beer.
Won't even buy a drink.
So you gotta shake some if you want to.
Yes, and then okay. The ones that give me divorce are the ones that come in, they go to the door, they'll cash out 100 ones. Okay. But that same stack of 100 ones will be the same stack they have when they leave. Really? They probably spend $5 on stage, and that's it. Wow. But they want you to sit there and talk to them while they spit their weak money. Yeah, they spit their weak game, like the worst line is one that they all spit the same line.
Oh, let me hear this. Wait for it.
Oh, I don't do this. I don't do the strip club. I just came in here with my boys today. This ain't me. I can take you out of this. You ain't got to do this. If you was my girl, you wouldn't have to do this.
So they trying to get you as, okay. I mean, how many times you been asked to, out for dinner or? Hundreds?
Every day.
And I take you out to dinner?
Every day.
So, I mean, what's your answer?
What you doing after this? Or I politely let them know, oh, I'm going home to my kids. That's the best way I can be. That's
so you haven't done that at all before? Went out on a date with the guy you met at work?
I've let a couple take me out, but that's as far as
was it worthwhile?
No.
Did you, were you expecting something that you
no,
didn't
it's
get?
just they expect stuff, and I'm not.
Quickly?
Yes, and it's
Too
just,
quick,
I'm not
too
that
fast?
type of, I'm not.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I have my wild side, but I'm not like that. I'm not the, what people think, like she's a stripper,
right.
She's good. No, I'm not. I can still count on my hands the number of people that have, anyone who's going around here saying that no, prove it. I will pay you $1 million.
You can count on your hand?
Count on
how many?
hands. My hands.
Right. That's what's up. I heard that.
25.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, I know, yeah, 25. Yeah, but you were sheltered though. So maybe, you didn't get out on the block that often.
I didn't.
I hear you, man. That's.
I didn't. I was a virgin until the age of 17.
Really?
Yes, I was.
Wow. Some 17-year-old happy boy was running around like his last day was about to come. Good deal, man. So, wow. So, black guys in the club, not having that much money. Not wanting to break bread with.
They don't. Yeah, that's the thing. They cheat.
They might have it, but they don't want it.
Yes, and then they excuse is, let me take you outside of here. I'm not here to make a love connection. I'm here to make money. That's what they don't realize. Like, if I wanted to hook up, I'll go to a normal club. Why would I want to make a hookup in a strip club?
Right.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I hear you. Wow. So what plans do you have for the future though? I mean, you say you're not going to be in there till you're 35.
I'm not.
So you need to be planning now then.
I am. I'm currently. I have to wait till January for the spring classes, but I'm starting my classes back up at ICC for now.
What subject? What?
Graphic design, game design, and animation. Everyone that knows me, they know that I'm an artist. I can draw anything, paint anything, sculpt anything. Yes, I got them skills, and guess I'm gonna brag.
Oh yeah, I did see one picture that you painted. I think it was of a little girl praying or something. Yeah, okay. Really?
Yes. That's that God-given talent that can't nobody take away no matter what. Yes.
And what are you planning on doing? Game design with that?
I want to design video games. I want to design children's movies. Like, I want to work for Pixar, Disney, DreamWorks.
Really?
And that's why eventually I'm going to leave here, or you're going to have to go somewhere where that actually can happen, like California or something.
You can make it happen here.
Yeah,
probably.
I will.
I mean, because now the world is more connected. Yeah, you can.
I'm a technology junkie. I love everything to do with it, and I will do it.
So you're talking about money per hour. You make way more money doing that than what you're doing now.
That's why I said I don't want another job right now. I want my career. And I have to finish my classes so I can start my career. This is just my stepping stone. That's what people feel like. I'm not going to do this for
this is your fundraiser right here. This is how you get your dough right now.
And it's more money than a regular job. I want a job when I can do this, make more money than people that's struggling at their jobs and just start my career.
So you still going to be dancing while you're going to school or what?
Yes, for now.
Okay, because that's how you can pay tuition out, man, real quick. You don't have to take out loans.
Real quick.
I hear you. So tell me about the time when since we're on the topic of school, and you were born here, you went to high school here, there had to be a time when you were on stage and a classmate came in.
It happens all the time, and I love it.
Oh, really?
I love it for the simple fact I was bullied in school.
By guys?
By guys, girls, everyone.
Why?
Because I was a little smart little nerd.
Okay.
I was skinny, didn't have no shape at all, just straight up and down. Yeah.
Right.
But I was like the little turnaround story, like the stuff you see on more. Back then he picked on me, but now you can't keep your eyes on. Yeah, it was that whole, like I got picked on, bullied. I had so many people when they found out I was dancing. I'm so proud that you start sticking up for us. I'm so proud that you have this confidence now, because I swear, like.
But guys picked on you though?
Everybody.
Where do they do that at?
Peoria.
So, but when they come in, they see you. I'm pretty sure the jaws drop, right? Somebody was like, to you, how was that?
It's like, ha! It's just I
look at me
I
now.
laugh.
Look at me now, type feeling.
I'm getting paper.
Right. This beat that took a start to. Rolling on your 22. Watching out for haters, man. Cause you know they love to stunt too. But they ain't on the same thing. We be about our money, man. Don't you know what they can bring? Multiple millions if we play the game right. Ever since I was a southern raised kid, accumulated my foes, organized the clique, and stumped them just like my soul. Of my Nike kicks, I purchased back at the store. Well, I met a chick that be blowing up my phone. I really can't blame her, she know that the money coming. Yeah, she getting a lot of paper. Wow, that's interesting. I mean, have you ever seen any girls, any women that came in?
Yes, a lot of girls that come in and they, like, for the most part.
That you went to school with?
Yes, for the most part, just for like, girl, get it. But there's some girls that just never like me and I really, truly don't care.
Are they dropping money, though, when they come in?
Yeah, they come in for the most part. Okay. They drop their money and stuff. I've had a couple girls that got dances with me. Like, they do private dances with me. Like, girl, come on up. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. I mean, is that weird for you, though?
No, I love when females come in. Cause I love when females come in and, like, come up to the stage.
So it's like a girlfriend type deal? Y'all having fun?
It's that, but then, like, it turns the guys on more to see, because with female, there's a no-touch rule in every strip club period. Like, the guys, they cannot touch you. Girls, on the other hand, when they come in,
they let them do it because, okay.
Yeah. We have fun with females.
Yeah. Guys can't touch
and they can't, no, and it makes them mad. It just sends them over there to just sit there and watch y'all, just watch the female. Like, she can do all that, but we can't.
I can't do
it. I love it.
Oh, man.
I love it. I love
it. Wow. Well, I guess that helps you a lot, too, though. The guys can't really, touch you like that. That's interesting.
I like it.
Good deal. So next spring, you're starting school. You know for sure, though.
I know for sure. I had already started the classes, but due to circumstances, I ended up having to drop. Like, last year, it was an altercation where I had to go to jail. Like, I went to the courthouse thinking, okay, I'm on probation finally. Yeah. PO locked me up, so I missed my finals.
Why? Why did they lock you up?
Because I didn't do my probation. I missed a lot of stuff. Like, I kept missing my appointments and all that, so I didn't finish my probation successfully.
How many days were you in, or how many months?
I was only locked up for like 13 days, but I missed my finals. Like, I got locked up the week of finals, and I was already.
Did you tell them that?
I told them that, but I was already on academic probation for the previous semester when I just had dropped. I started my class and I dropped due to this family situation, and then basically the next semester I applied for the same classes to make up for it, and they said, okay, well, you can do it, but you're on probation. If you mess this up, you're going to get terminated from financial aid and all that. So I was doing good. I passed one of my classes because I got that final like right before I went to jail. But then I missed all the rest of them and I failed all that. So they terminated my financial aid and all of that. So now I got to do an appeal and all of that. I got to pay for some of my classes or whatever. I don't mind, but it'd be easier if I could just get my financial aid back to which I'm working on doing that.
How'd you miss your appointments though?
My probation because I'm not used to. I wasn't used to
be there.
Having to be there, take drops. Okay, I'm like, what's the point of me taking drops? I don't smoke. Don't even smoke cigarettes. But it's just crazy.
I mean, you mind talking about like why you were on probation?
We
don't have to.
I was stupid. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. That's another big reason why I'm dancing. Because, like, they speak about second chances and stuff, but they don't give people second chances. I made mistakes when I was younger, got in trouble for retail theft, like when I was 21, and then when I was 17, yes, I have a felony for it now.
A felony?
It's the first time, yes, the first time was a misdemeanor when I was 17, and the second time it became, they said because it was a repeat offense, it was an automatic felony, and that's why all the jobs and stuff, like most of them, they won't hire me.
Can it be expunged?
In 7 years. It's only been 4.
So by the time you get done with school, you'll be up. So you gotta stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
You can't do anything.
Yeah.
To jeopardize that.
Yeah.
Good deal.
But that's another reason that I'm dancing. People don't realize, like, I've tried to get jobs and stuff. It's just I can't do fast food. I can't. I'm not knocking anybody to do it. But
right. Why? I mean, what is it about fast food though? Because a lot of people,
it's too much work for nothing. Like I was working at SC2, and I'm like, okay, they overworking you for minimum wage. Yes, they overwork you for minimum wage. Where that's another reason I'm in my lifestyle. Like I don't really have to do much of anything, and I get paid way more than some doctors. Like it's just. It's good money right now, and I'm stick with it until I'm start my career. That's just my best option right now.
So it's
why struggle and work extra hard at a job when I can just do a couple hours here, a couple hours there. I don't even have to work every day and still make money.
And you're enjoying life. You don't have to be at a certain place at a certain time.
Come in. We set our own hours. We're independent contractors. We set our own hours and days and. That's us. Make our money. We just tip out a certain amount to the club, and the rest is ours.
So you think you're gonna run into that problem with your background when you get your degree? Or
by that time, hopefully it'll be expunged or sealed or something. If I don't care how much money I gotta pay to get it taken care of.
Right. Have you consulted with an attorney yet?
Yes, they told me that I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait at least 7 years, and I got 3 more to go. Or 2. Yeah, 2.
You've been praying about it?
Always.
Or have you prayed about it?
Always. I pray every day about everything. Try to just maintain.
And you still go to church?
That's the bad thing. I haven't, like, for the past 10 years, actually. I've probably been to church probably 10 times in 10 years.
Why so?
It's just a lot, like me spiritually, I know that I'm not where I need to be. And I feel like a hypocrite just going in there like everything's just hunky-dory. Like I know, and lately I've been feeling it more than a little bit like God's put a calling on me. Like I feel like He's really calling to me now. Like
why? What's causing that?
A lot of stuff
that's going on in life.
A lot of stuff that's going on in life. Like, I really truly feel like He's trying to tell me something, and I need to open up my ears and my heart and go to church and receive and just listen. It's time for me. I think He's calling me back. I mean, yes.
You care to share just a tidbit of why you feel that God is calling you?
Like the struggles I'm going through with the kids, with the whole work situation, relationship situations and stuff. It's just like everything that I'm going through right now. It's like He's pushing me back to the church. Like that's the only place where I felt like completely like happy. And I know like the only thing is right now I don't feel like I'm worthy to just go. Like I feel like I'll be a hypocrite. I mean, I know God accepts everyone. He forgives everyone, no matter what. Like He says, "Come as you are." Like sins, like I understand that, and I know that. It's just I'm not ready to end this lifestyle right now, and I know that's probably. It's just I know I need to, but.
Do you feel like you? I mean, you said God accepts all, and He wants you to come as you are. Do you feel like do you feel like that's true? You can fully be accepted with the life you live now, though, and not feel like a hypocrite. I mean, because I can relate to what you're saying when you say you can't walk into church and knowing the lifestyle you live in, you'll feel like a hypocrite going in. I mean, is that fair to you, though? because you make it all known that you have faith in God on your Facebook page. You don't. People know what type of career you have, and you still write out prayers and.
It's just the way I was raised. I was raised and I was taught right from wrong, and I was taught the stuff to do and not to do, and the stuff like the way that I'm living now is not. It's not the way I was raised, and that's my biggest thing. Like
you don't smoke.
Mm-hmm.
You might drink every now and then, but you don't get high though, right?
No.
Right. But just the other things that you do, you feel like that's not acceptable.
It's not.
But damn. But you still pray you pray a lot. You feel like being in church will actually, is that different than praying and having a personal connection, relationship to God?
I think my main thing is, like, I have a lot of, like, my church that I go to is like a family church, and like basically my family, they know what I do, and I don't want to sit in there. I don't want to be judged by people. Like, that's why I'd rather have my personal connection with God. Like, I sit there and only God can judge me is how I feel.
Right.
I'd rather sit at home and, like, He knows what I'm doing. Right. No, nobody else know. They on the outside looking in. They just see, oh, she's doing this, she's doing it. They don't know why I do what I do. They don't understand
your situation.
They don't. They understand.
Do you have to go to a church where people know you at? Do you feel like you have to go to that church where your family goes to? Or?
I don't feel like I have to, but that's like, I've tried other churches and it's like I always find something to disagree with.
In terms of what they're saying or the people?
What they're saying. Like,
so if you could create a church yourself, if you could start a church, how would you want your church to be? How would you make it? What's your good idea of a church? Because like there's hip hop churches popping up around.
Just everyone having a personal relationship with God. Like I said, nobody knows the next person's struggles. Like dancers, we get judged all the time for being dancers because we take our clothes off. Okay, that's. You were born that way. Exactly, we were born naked. So what does it
matter? God gave you what you got.
Exactly. But we just get judged for every little thing, and then like I ain't saying it's not bad. Some dancers out there that do the most and are the most, and just they ruin it for the rest of us that actually do what we're supposed to do, and just we're doing this to make a living as
a profession.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
because Beyonce gets on stage and she does what she does,
and they love her.
And people love Beyonce. Yeah. Yeah.
Talking about watermelons. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I hear you.
But it's just, you're going to get, what I've come to accept, you're going to get judged whether you're doing right or wrong. It doesn't matter. And lately I've been that way where I don't care what other people think. That's why I put the stuff on Facebook that I do. That's why I say stuff that I do, stuff that I do. It's just, I don't care no more.
Because people are going to judge you
exactly. No matter what.
So you might as well do you and be happy.
They don't know what's in my soul.